But I was like, I tried to negotiate it down. I was trying to get a discount for everything. So I was like, do you know what, let me pay 1.25. Then after I sell a deal, I'll pay the remaining. Yeah. I sent in the 1.25 blocked.
So he's probably from Loughton. How would you say you kind of built your credibility? Obviously, you're a uni student. You sold one deal before. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, how did you get people to look at you and say, okay, I can trust you to give it a deal? Like, how?
Do you know what it is? And I haven't even got a story about this, but at the start it was difficult. And I think I had to learn from my mistakes. So there's even, long story short, I think because I was young, I was quite naive. So one time I must have got bumped. So basically, there was a guy. He was
laughing. This guy's laughing. He said the story. You know it's gonna be funny.
So it must have been some guy from Dubai, and he's like. So obviously in my head, I'm thinking
Dubai money, gold. Okay.
So he was like, I said to myself, let me just be authentic and tell him like I'm a uni student.
Just trying my best.
And he's like, oh man, you remind me of my younger self.
Okay.
This and that. Trying to do. We went on a Zoom call.
Oh man.
Long story short. Got the deal. Like I didn't even do like no contracts or nothing. Just got the deal. Sent over to him. I think I forgot how much the fee was meant to be, but yeah, he literally just cut me out, blocked me, and then
went straight to
even worse. Like I think this is even one of his friends. They're from the same group chat. Now I was trying to grow my investors list, so he was now saying, "I'm from Dubai. I've got a big investors list. You know, I can help you." So he was like to me, "Listen, if you get this list, you can sell multiple deals." Again, me being naive, he was like, "It's going to be 5K for the list." But I was like, I tried to negotiate it down. I was trying to get a discount for everything. So I was like, do you know what, let me pay 1.25. Then after I sell a deal, I'll pay the remaining. I sent in the 1.25 blocked.
So he's probably from Loughton or Birmingham. Is he actually from Dubai though?
Actually, he's originally from the UK, you know, but he lives in Dubai now.
He's legit from Dubai. Damn.
Yeah, so again,
you need to put his face up there and just say, "You man,
I lie.
Don't work with this guy."
At the time, I wanted to expose him, but I just like,
was it cancel him?
I wanted to cancel him, but yeah, man. So that I guess I learned a lot from that at the start. I can't remember what the original question was. I
wasn't sure as well.
My brain.
Yeah. But one thing I did want to find out though, dealing with investors.
Okay.
Like, I'm a social as well.
Actually, I remember my question about Karen.
Yeah, we still those up north as well. But dealing with investors, how's that been? Because I know from my experience, some of them are not really. How can I say? They sometimes have unrealistic expectations of the process. And how do you cope with that? Do you know what I mean? Like,
I think at the start, what I do, which is important, I just like set my standards at the start. I'm like, I won't overpromise saying, you know, because sometimes they'll come like, I want 50% ROI. Like, man,
they have 20K,
50% below market value. Do you know what I mean? So,
you can't get me 50% below market value.
Then what's the point?
What are you doing here?
Then what's the point?
Exactly. So I just set from the start. I'm like, do you know what? Obviously, this is like they told me their criteria. So I always like have a phone call before I take them on as a client. Then I'll be like, okay, cool. That's your criteria. This is what I think we can realistically get. And then over time, I had to realize it's best to take like a small deposit up front because there's so many like let's say they want a deal, you spend time finding a deal,
they'll
waste your time. So so handling it, I think it's just like setting your standard, not letting them walk over you kind of thing. Just letting them know, well, this is how I work. If you don't want to work with me, then there's whatever kind of thing. I think because at the start, when you're trying to get clients, you just want to take on anyone. Do you know what I mean? But obviously, as you do more deals, you kind of be more selective and like, do you know what? If we don't suit, then I'm not going to work with you, kind of thing. So that's been kind of difficult. And I guess I remember your question was about credibility.
Yeah.
I think credibility. I think I don't know. I feel just about being authentic, you know. And I feel like as well because I document my journey on Instagram, people could kind of see like I had a website, I had some testimonials. If I ever got really, really stuck, I would like put them in touch with like my mentor kind of thing. But yeah, I would. Yeah, I think just showing. Because I think sometimes when you try to fake it, people can see between the lines. Do you know what I mean? So I just thought, let me just be myself, let them know. And because I was quite clued up on it, because I would like read a lot, go to different events and stuff, and a lot of people would actually meet at events. So like, I'll go on stage, pitch my business, kind of thing. So they'll even know like, cool, this guy must seem serious. And I think because they saw that I was young, they actually wanted to help me as well. Well, most of them wanted to help me, kind of thing. So like I remember there was even times I was selling a deal to someone. He was like, okay, cool. Next time you should do this and this and this, because I could have easily just walked away with it. And it's like it's a learning curve kind of thing. So like so like, a lot of people, which I'm grateful for, helped me along the journey. To be fair,
that's good.
So
what's been your biggest, except for Douglas? What's been your biggest resource for like knowledge then? What would you say? Podcasts, YouTube videos?
Yeah, I'll say even.
Yes, people, it's your boy Akin here. Just a quick message around the course. obviously we released a rent to rent, the blueprint course.
Blueprint.
Come on, we're so excited. It's been a long time coming. Made an interactive, all-inclusive rent to rent course. You learn everything you need to know about rent to rent in that course, how to get a deal, all these other things. And yeah, we're so proud of it, man. What do you guys think about it?
Yeah, no, I think in this course, these are the things you're gonna get. You're gonna get quizzes, you're gonna get the interactiveness, and you're gonna get visuals through our acting. Yes, we actually do act in this course as well, you know, because we want you to actually be educated, and we know that these days, to be educated the best, you need to have things that are visual. So
Absolutely.
we wanted to put that in there.
No, definitely, man. I think the most important thing about this course is we teach you how to do rent to rent and which kind of formed our background and helped us with cash flow to now allow us to start doing a lot of different strategies and, you know, commercial to resi conversions and, you know, developments in general. So definitely it's one that's going to be worth it. So yeah, man, get booking.
That's it, man. And you know us, man, we keep it real. We ain't gonna charge you a madness for it as well. It's a very affordable price. But yeah, man, we felt like this was so important to package this thing up so you can get into rent to rent yourself. So yeah, man, make sure you go get a course.
Yep.
Make sure you keep supporting, keep investing.
100%.
Take care, man.
Stay blessed.
Stay blessed.
So I think when I started my journey, you guys went about, but even you guys, I think one thing as well, which I appreciate. One thing I appreciate about your podcast, especially, is because when I started property, I just thought it was like for the rich old man kind of
Literally.
thing.
So
do you know what I mean? But when seeing like it's the mandem who are actually doing that, even people like Aaron, Alfred, Ethan Hammond,
Aaron, Diego,
like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
All those, I think just like having that network around you. So like even though doing sourcing, I've been trying to look at like going into other projects like flips and stuff. So like I might just shout Alfred or shout Kazi or shout one of them, and they'll give me gems. But then again, just me, like I'm very into like personal development. So like I like to read. I watch so many YouTube videos. I remember at a time as well, so like LinkedIn. So initially I wanted to be like, do something in marketing. And what I'll just do is spam people on LinkedIn, try and get a call with them. Then I kind of apply that to property. So like I look at property people, I'll reach out to them, have a phone call, build relationships with them. They'll introduce me to someone else. Like I always see people, networking is key. Like there's so many people, like you're literally, there's a saying like you're 7 connections away from anyone. So like even though you may not be able to help me like directly, you may know someone who can help, and then we can exchange ideas. So like I've got a lot of clients as well through networking, through referrals, and I guess that's all kind of contributed, like taking a bit from everything and 100%. Making my own.
No, I heard that. I mean, some people are probably watching and listening now and thinking, right, man, you make it sound easy, like just network or I'm doing pictures on stage. Like, have you always been clued up, or would you say it's the books you've read? Like, how are you so confident when you do kind of approach it?
Well, I think I've always been a confident person. Like even in school, I was kind of like the class clown and stuff like that.
That's Kenny.
Is it?
Yeah, I can testify. It's still you.
It's still you. But yeah,
but I think again, so I think from young, because I've got older brother, older cousin, so I've always been kind of confident with myself. And my mum, like she's been like my biggest support. So like she always like prepare me for shout out to Mumsy, man. So she'd always like prepare me this and that. And then I think as well, because people would like compliment me on my journey kind of thing, or give me more confidence to be like, okay, cool, let me do it. But yeah, at the start, let me not lie, I was quite nervous, and even sometimes, so even like the Gen Z, like my first networking event that I hosted, I was even quite nervous to speak. But yeah, man, I just kind of just see it as like, let me just do it, like feel the fear, just do it anyways, man. Like if something goes wrong, I can learn from it. Do you know what I mean? Like progression over perfection kind of thing. So
Earlier you mentioned that you went into rent to rent. So like, tell us about your first deal there.
Okay,
and how that.
As in for myself or like that.
How did you find it?
Like for you.
Okay, the first one for myself.